Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories for talk about, coming out of the parish of St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Clarendon, St. James, and St. Andrew. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So people, we'll start off in the parish of St. Elizabeth, where two deadly domestic disputes rocked the parish in less than 2 days. So we'll get into the police report. A 73-year-old woman is to be questioned by the police investigators after she allegedly take out her 74-year-old husband during a domestic dispute at their house in Cabbage Valley District in St. Elizabeth yesterday. The dispute reportedly stemmed from an argument over the contents of the elderly man's will, according to the police. The deceased has been identified as Arthur Townsend, a farmer of Cabbage Valley. Reports are that shortly after 4 a.m., the couple had an argument during which the woman used a sharp object to juke up her husband, Arthur Townsend. An alarm was raised and the police were alerted. Townsend was assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced drop out. It was the second tragic domestic dispute between couples in the parish within just 2 days. On Thursday, 38-year-old cosmetologist Alicia Griffiths was found with gunshot wounds at her home on Galetown Road in Goshen District in the parish. Her husband, who is said to be a licensed firearm holder, has since been arrested as police investigators probe that development. Very, very sad story, people. Now, it seems to me like the people them want to use violence for resolve them domestic dispute, and them not realize them only make matters worse. Now grandma is 73-year-old and her husband is 74-year-old, and one will be going to prison and one will be burying soon. Very sad story, people. Now people, we are moved to Westmoreland, where an elderly woman was mowed down by police service vehicle. So we'll get into the police report. An elderly woman was mowed down by a police service vehicle which overturned after the driver lost control of the vehicle during the pursuit of a fleeing motorcyclist in Westmoreland yesterday afternoon. A cop was also injured in the accident. The deceased has been identified as Anita Swearing of Grange Hill, Westmoreland address. The incident occurred along a section of the Grange Hill main road in the parish, and the woman was reportedly along the roadway during the high-speed chase. The elderly woman and the injured policeman were taken to hospital where she was pronounced drop out. The policeman was reportedly admitted in hospital for treatment. Now people will head to the parish of Clarendon, where a woman was found drop out in front of her yard. So we'll get into the report. Police have launched an investigation after a woman was found drop out in front of her yard on Roswell Road in Maple, Clarendon yesterday morning. The deceased woman has been identified by the police as 44-year-old Deborah Martin. It is reported that about 8:30 a.m., Martin's 16-year-old son stumbled upon her motionless body in front of their yard and alerted other residents who summoned the police. On arrival of the police, observed Martin lying on the grass clad in a red spaghetti strap blouse, black joggers pants, and with what appeared to be minor scratches on her neck. The scene was processed and Martin was taken to the Maple hospital where she was pronounced drop out. The body was later transported to the morgue pending a post-mortem investigation. The Maypen police are investigating. Very, very sad story, people. Now, we are headed to St. James, where a gunman held after the killing of a bus operator. So we'll get into the report. Swift action by the St. James police led to the seizure of an illegal firearm and the arrest of a gunman who reportedly shot and take out a bus operator along a section of the Montpelier Main Road in the parish on Friday morning, September 1. The identity of the gunman, who is from Rose Heights community, is being withheld pending further investigation. Reports are that about 10 a.m., the accused, who posed as a passenger, boarded the bus heading for Cambridge, following by which he held the driver at gunpoint and opened fire, hitting him. He then pushed the driver from the driver's seat before speeding away in the stolen bus. The police were alerted. Swift action led to the bus being spotted and was chased, resulting in the gunman losing control and the vehicle overturned. He was later held on the premises in Roehampton community and the illegal firearm recovered from him. The driver of the Toyota Hvsb bus was taken to hospital where he was pronounced drop out. So people, we are moved to the parish of St. Andrew, where a man was found drop out at his home. So we'll get into the police report. Detectives assigned to the Hvsb police are seeking the public assistance to locate the relatives of a man who was found drop out at his home along Norwich Avenue in St. Andrew. The body has been identified as 53-year-old Stanford Campbell. He is of dark complexion, slim build, about 5 feet 8 inches tall. He has a low-cut hairstyle and was clad in a grey shorts and a grey and white shirt. Reports from the Hvsb police are that a neighbor summoned the cops to the home of Campbell. On the arrival of the lawman, he was seen motionless. The scene was processed and the body was removed to the morgue. Relatives or anyone who may be able to locate the relatives of Stanford Campbell is being asked to contact the Hvsb police station. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments down below and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.